What up YouTube, it's your favorite girl Yoli.gwina and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home baby. And if you're passing by, if you like what you see and you decide to join the fam. So as you can see in today's title, above or below, depends on watching the video, today we are filming 19 things that I learned at 19. So for those who don't know, I turned 20 a month ago. Yeah, it's October now. I turned 20 a month ago, and so I'll be sharing with you guys 19 things that I learned at the age of 19 because I feel like it's relevant. Plus, my previous video is my birthday vlog, so to follow it with this type of video actually makes sense to me. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, enjoy. So the first thing that I learned at 19, a lot happened at 19, guys, hey? That's all I'm gonna say. But like my reflection on my 19th year, it wasn't that bad, hey? I learned a lot. A lot happened, it was eventful, but I learned so much. I still have a lot of growing to do because I've only been 19, I've only been 20 for a month. So I'm still in my 19th year-ish. I'm still trying to outgrow it. I haven't fully entered my 20s, so a part of me is still 19, but the fact is that I'm 20 now, so I guess I just have to accept the fact that I'm no longer a kid. That's sad. I'm so afraid of being an adult. So yeah, there's a lot that I learned at 19 and I want to share that with you guys. Anyways, let me get straight into it because I can talk forever. First point, you have to take First point, you have to take accountability for your own pain. Okay, the reason why I am saying this is because my relationships during my teen years, is like, to be more specific, in high school, were really toxic. I dated toxic people, and I always had this mentality that I'm the victim. They did me wrong, of which it's not false. Of which it's not false, yeah. It is not false, it's true. I was the victim. But the more I grow, the more I'm beginning to realize that I also did contribute to a certain extent towards my pain. So I discovered that I caused myself pain and I am learning slowly but surely to take accountability for it. You know? So yeah, second point, God's love is the most important, followed by self-love. So when I was 19, I've been a Christian my whole life. Let me make it clear. I've been a Christian my whole life, but I think when I was 19, I was working towards, of which I still am. I've slipped off a bit, but I mean, it's life, it's part of the whole process, of which I still am. But like, at 19, I had already taken the decision, yoli.gwina, I am getting closer to God. I'm not just gonna have a lukewarm, basic, mediocre relationship with him. I wanna upgrade my relationship with him. And one thing that I learned from my relationship with God is that when you love God, you love yourself automatically, because that's what God's love is. God's love teaches you how to love yourself, how to put yourself first. That's what it does. And I'm one who likes self-love, and I've been trying so hard. I've been searching, how do I love myself? How do I do this? How do I do that? Like, how do I learn? How do I get to that point? And now I've discovered that in order for me to love myself fully, I have to love God first. So that is a thing that I learned, and a thing that I was practicing, I still am practicing, and I'll continue to practice. Next point, be content with what you have. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I am never, or I was never, or should I say I am. I didn't say I am, because I'm still struggling with it a bit, but I'm working on it. I am not happy with what's in front of me. I'm always looking at who has this, who's doing this, who's living this type of life, who has these type of friends. I'm always looking into other people's plates and not focusing on my plate, not focusing on what I have. So I had the tendency of stretching myself thin. Literally, I'll stretch myself thin to get what I wanted, and that left me empty. You know, that left me empty, and I had nothing to give to anyone or myself anymore. You know, because I love sharing myself with people. So now if I'm gonna look at what other people are doing, that's gonna rob me from fueling myself up and sharing myself with others. So that is something that I struggled with a lot. I'm proud that I've acknowledged it and I'm working on it. I wouldn't say I'm fully content, but a part of me has accepted what's in front of me and is using what's in front of me. Next point, weed isn't that cool. So the reason why I say this is because weed for me was an escape. I don't know if other people can relate. I used weed as a form of escape, right? I wanted to run away from my problems. I wanted to run away from thinking a lot. So I smoked a lot of weed, but I wasn't a heavy stoner. I was a stoner because I'd smoke each week, like once a week. I don't know if that makes me a stoner. A friend of mine told me that it makes me a stoner, so I'm guessing I was a stoner. I was smoking weed each week until I realized that at some point I took a pause from smoking. I was like, no, I'm not smoking. And I realized how weed just isn't that much of a big deal. Because I remember, like, you know, weed is very much glorified, right? Not to bash anyone who's smoking weed, but weed is very, very glorified. So I was also one of the people that glorified weed. The feeling of being high is nice, but like it's not that much of a big deal. I was obsessed with it. I don't obsess over it anymore. So yeah, boys aren't that cool. The reason why I say boys aren't that cool, if you take offense to this, sorry baby, it is your problem. It is a you problem, not mine. So the reason why I say that boys aren't that cool is because I'm a very, okay, this is me being vulnerable. I'm a very insecure human being, right? I'm an insecure individual. I do not trust myself. I do not trust that I'm beautiful. In order for me to know that I'm beautiful, I need to be told. So attention from males it doesn't anymore. It used to boost up my confidence. Like literally, my confidence would be on a high. Like, damn, that man paid attention to me. Damn, that boy likes me and he's cute. Damn this, damn that, damn this, damn that. Like literally, attention from males used to make me the happiest person. Like I found my value in attention from the male individual. And now I'm beginning to realize that takes away my identity. It takes away who I am. It takes away me being Yolisa for Yolisa. It makes me Yolisa for men, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to live that life of, does he like me, does he not? Because whenever I'm in a relationship, I'm always wondering how the other individual, because I'm a heterosexual. Yeah, I once explored my sexuality. I got with girls, but that's a topic for another day. But I'm a heterosexual, so obviously whenever I'm in a relationship, I'm always wondering how the other person feels about me, of which is okay. You should consider that. But I was obsessed with how they felt. I wanted to make sure that they liked me, and I never questioned how I felt about them. So now when I get into a relationship, I always ask myself, okay, fine, do I like this person? I'm beginning to realize that how I feel about them matters more than what they feel about me. What they feel about me matters, but what matters more is how I feel about them. So still struggle with male validation, but I'm working on it. I'm happy that I've identified it. All of these things I've actually identified and I'm working on them. So far so good. I have a long way to go, but I am making progress. Next point, to mind your own business. Ciao. So one thing about me, I used to stick my nose into people's business, hey? I never used to drink my water. I used to stick my nose into people's business. I wanted to know who so-and-so is doing what with Mang, and then I'd take that and go tell a friend, blah, blah, blah. I actually realized that it's actually a sign of insecurity. It's a sign of lacking confidence. You are not content. As I said earlier, I want to be content with what I have, because I know that once I'm content with what I have, I'm able to mind my own business. You are not happy with what you have, so now you're paying attention to what other people are doing. Your life is so boring, or your life doesn't interest you that much that you're actually paying attention to what other people are doing. So I want to stop doing that, because in a way it's very immature, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah, gossip will always exist, hey? Gossip will always exist, but like not all the time now. Not all the time when you are gossiping. But I feel like it's my 20s now, and I have to build the foundation of my life. What I do now will determine my future, okay? Within a blink of an eye, I'll be 30, and I can't be 30 and gossiping. Because honestly, I know adults that gossip, and it's so childish. It's such a turn off. It's not a good look on you as an adult. So I'm slowly but surely slowly but surely I want to mind my own business and grow what I have, you know. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, guys. I really hope the things that I'm saying make sense, because I really do struggle with putting things the way I think them. But I'm hoping it makes sense. Please comment down below if I'm making sense. If I'm not making sense, let me know. If you have a problem with what I said, you need clarity in it, let me know on the comment section down below. Next point, friends come and go. So the reason why the purpose of me saying this is that I cling on to friends. Okay, and plus friends have hurt me way more than guys have, to be quite honest. Guys have hurt me, but friends have hurt me so much, because friends is something that I had since childhood. Because this is about fun, this is my boyfriend, it does got a man early teens, whereas friendship is something that you've been doing from a young age, from the age of 4, 3, 5. You have friends. So friends have hurt me so much, and there's a lot of, since now that I'm in Joburg, I've grown apart with a lot of high school friends, because I'm from KZN, right? In Zimkulu. I've grown apart with a lot of those friends, and I've tried so hard to hold on to those connections, and they just slip away. I feel like the more you hold on to something, the more it slips away, because it's just meant to be. Friends come and go, guys, and there's nothing we can do about it. It hurts to lose a friend, but I can't cling on to a friend that I have to let go. And sometimes it's not that they're a bad person, it's just shy. You know, it's just over. Maybe you guys will meet in the near future, or maybe you guys won't. So I'm trying very hard to enjoy the friendships that I have whilst I have them, so that when I let them go, it doesn't hurt that much. I'm left with beautiful memories, you know. I hope I'm making sense. Next point, be yourself. Don't try too hard to fit in. So I struggle with this a lot. I can't be myself. I want to fit in so badly. I want people to accept me so badly, and that is very toxic to oneself. Not everyone is gonna like you, just like how you don't like everyone. Just like I don't like everyone, to be quite honest. There's people that I don't like. It's life. And I've taught myself that as much as I don't like everyone, not everyone's gonna like me, and it's okay, child. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for anyone else. So I mustn't try it. So I've tried really hard to fit in with a group of people, and sometimes you don't need to fit in with people. Like, rather you find a tribe that you blend with than to try to fit in. And you do fit in with these group of people. It's just that it's your anxiety telling you that you don't fit in. The minute you become comfortable and you become yourself, you will actually see that I blend with these people. Your anxiety will say so much to you. Your anxiety will tell you. Sometimes I'm convinced it's the devil. Your anxiety will tell you that, look, you do not fit in with these people. Act perfect, act this, act that, act that, in order for you to get in. Whereas that's not even the case. That is not even the case. So I'm now running away from wanting to fit in and just being myself and letting me blend with people. If I don't blend with people, that is okay. I leave. I go to other people that I blend with. Everyone has a tribe. Everybody has a tribe. So right now I'm focused on finding my tribe and sticking with it. Another point, live in the moment. So I have this thing of not living in the moment. There'll be people around me having fun and I'm not even there. Like, my mind is in USA, my mind is somewhere else, and that is a very bad trait to have. Because one thing about me, I live in my head. So I will be, like, let's say for instance, I'm with people and I think something negative and it annoys me. I'll roll my eyes right in front of people and people are gonna think that I bored them, you know. Because I once told a friend about that and he was like, people are gonna think that you bored them, you know. So I'm learning how to live in the moment and just, you know, have fun. Like, guys, like, come on, we're young, we'll never have this much fun anymore. Next thing, we'll have jobs, we'll have kids, we'll get married. So I'm trying really hard to enjoy what I have while it lasts, because within a blink of an eye, it'll all be over. So I'm teaching myself how to live in the moment and enjoy the time that I have. Last point, it's not the last point, it's the last point of this video. Own your feelings. So I had this tendency of bottling up my feelings. I couldn't tell people how I felt. you know, about certain things. If I told them, I didn't tell them in full, I told them vaguely, I told them to a certain extent. Now I'm owning my feelings. If I don't like a certain thing that you're doing, I'll address it. But honestly, I've also learned that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I'm also learning that as much as I'm addressing things, I must be polite but still be firm. Be assertive but be polite. A person must get it that you don't like it, but at the same time, be polite. You know, don't come across as mean, because now people are going to focus on your attitude and not what you did. Or on your attitude and not what you're saying. Excuse me. Sorry, it's just that I heard something move, so I got a fright. People are going to focus on your attitude and not what you're saying. So, slowly but surely, I'm trying to address things than to bottle them up and have a grudge against you low-key. Have a low-key grudge against you, and you have no idea about it. So rather, I tell you, we resolve it, get it over and done with, and guys will see some Georges, right? Anyways, this brings us to the end of part 1. There's a part 2. Please stay tuned if you want a part 2. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post. Yes, guys, I'm really trying to grow my YouTube family, so guys, please help me. I know that I'm not as consistent. I'm really sorry about that. Thing is, school, guys, school. In Abandubayo, and I'm not one of them. So anyways, thank you so much for tuning in if you made it this far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Please have fun, stay vigilant, and remember, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Peace.